Alright, what's up everybody? We're back with another Dynamax adventure stream. Random route, the huge. That's all Jack Black is gonna do now, video game movies. He certainly has a streak going. With how much he's been associated with Steve, it's hard to remember that he was in fact Bowser. Yeah. I guess I should adjust the chat box. Alright, let me tweak it real quick, and then we'll get started. Up here. Okay, perfect. I mean, chat, it's looking like the Minecraft movie is gonna make a lot of money. So it's probably gonna get a sequel. Alright.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. What do the Dotler think? They think dit dot. Yes, I agree, guys. I agree. Their criticism was very thoughtful and well put together. The Dotler clearly care. Oh shoot, I should have got some more water before I hit the live button. Yeah, we have a few interesting things that we could talk about today. Like the fact that Pauline is in the new Donkey Kong game.
Wow.
Did they reveal anything else interesting on the second day of Treehouse?
I actually didn't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I just haven't had a chance. I've been too busy. This has kind of been a jam-packed week, chat. There's a lot going on. But yeah, if you missed the last stream, chat, I got Virizion! I'm so happy. Tyler, I was legitimately sweating bullets. I got down to like 3 love balls.
Really?
Yes! I was panicking. I should have replenished my love balls that I've used from Dynamax Adventures. I just never thought to do it, but never punished. So Virizion was 1026. So I still had a 2. I still had a 2 in Virizion's reset number, so... Yeah, it was high octane shiny action.
That's a good shiny. Yeah, it is like cherry blossom.
Yeah. And here's Natu. It's been a good shiny week. Let's see if Dynamax Adventures can continue this or squash it. I should probably... You know what? We'll just keep Todd in the squad. We'll just keep Todd in the squad for now. If I get a shiny tonight, we'll, reorganize a little bit. But yeah, you guys know the drill. The first run is a solo warm-up run, and then I'll open up the lobby in case anybody wants to join. Ads are coming up, but we'll just be fighting the first one. Wow, this is a terrible selection. Oh, and then that gives way for a good selection. Don't take Chansey. Okay, okay, nobody took Chansey. Nobody took Chansey. We're good. Oh my god. Tyler, my mom just told me Minecraft is in HD on Putlocker.
Oh my god.
It's time. It's actually time. Chicken jockey. Okay, well. It is a dragon, so I guess I'm glad I took Basculin. Am I gonna stream the Mario Kart Direct? No. I'll watch it
when-
later. There's a few things about the Mario Kart world that I'm kind of like...
What's up, Cacturn?
What's up?
I think everyone's gonna have to pay more for the Switch 2, Jaded. Yeah, what were you saying about the the Mario Kart game? I know what you were gonna say.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of footage of driving, you know, to the next course, but like, what else is there to do? Do you just drive? Are there games? Are there objectives?
Yeah, I saw a tweet that said that was like, and I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh yeah, what? Are there like ramps that you can go off?
Yeah,
of
are
and,
there like
speed along,
secrets? Can you discover secrets out in like the middle of nowhere? So I hope that Mario Kart Direct will actually answer that. And they nerfed Bullet Bill, chat. They nerfed Bullet Bill. It no longer makes you fly. What is it called when you spin? Spin out? Spin out. That's what it's called. You just kind of bump off of them. You don't spin out anymore.
That's a good change. It's annoying, so.
I don't know, it kind of takes the oomph away from Bullet Bill.
I haven't been on here since the Switch 2, but I don't know what you guys' opinions are, but I think the game that I would be most interested in is Bonanza.
I'm especially interested now that we know Pauline is in the game, and she looks like a child. So what's going on?
It's a prequel.
What? This almost feels like a Pikmin 4 type situation where you can just kind of play the game. You don't really have to rely on past Donkey Kong lore. Maybe they're setting up a new continuity. No, Kit, why? Kit, you suck. Goodbye, Nido King. You were not long for this world. I'll miss you. Mr. Mime. Yeah, it was always so satisfying to plow people out of the, to plow people out of the way with Bullet Bill, and now you just lightly bounce off. It's like, okay. Okay. I hate looking at this Pokemon. Steel Wing. Liquidation. I'm just gonna call out every move for the entire rest of the stream. That won't get old in 2 seconds at all. Do not use a Master Ball on this Pokemon, my goodness.
You need to open up YouTube chat.
Yeah, I've seen several clips of the Minecraft movie where the whole theater goes apeshit. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We are on run number 1. And we are up against a dragon.
Zygarde?
We actually haven't seen our friend Zygarde in a while. Last time I think we fought Kyogre and like Steela, but it's been a while since old Zygarde has swoosed upon us. Thanks for the good luck. Where are you looking, Slowking? You know, this might actually be a this might actually be a miserable fight. I don't know if I want to fight this thing. Yeah, I've heard that it did. The release date did not get pushed though. That's the same.
For now.
Yeah, I guess for now. I mean, it's gonna release on the same day. I think that'd be pretty crazy if they didn't. Like, that would ruin Nintendo's entire financial plans. They're not gonna do that. Man, can you guys just go for attacks?
Who's getting the Switch 2 on launch?
Not
I haven't been
me.
here for a while. Is anyone getting it on launch? I'm just curious. You guys too hard, Justin? Okay.
Okay, everybody's attacking. Good.
I was thinking, because today was the in-person event in, I think all over, I don't remember.
Yeah,
And I
there's
was like,
definitely, there was one in
seeing-
New York City.
I wasn't seeing any, like, even now, I'm seeing, like, nobody taking videos of it on Twitter. But, like, a YouTube video came up of somebody that went to one with a hands-on experience, and they got the film with it. The Switch 2, it's pretty big. Like, it's a good size. And they showed, like, the clipping of the Joy-Cons, and it looks way better than the OG.
Yeah, the Switch 2 Joy-Cons are huge. I definitely think
and,
they adjusted. They adjusted for people who complained how tiny the Joy-Cons and all the buttons are.
The screen is way better, and I wasn't really I'm still like, I want to get a different color, but in the video, the color actually, it looked decent in the light, honestly.
I was telling Tyler, I think a color combo that they could have used that would have been pretty. It is Zygarde. All right, well, pray for me, for I am already dead. A color combo I think would have been really cool. Would have been red and black. Because I think red and black are super gamery colors, and they want to emphasize the 4K and the 120. I'm just so underwhelmed by the color choice. But I think black and red would have been sick.
Is 4K 60 FPS, is that docked or handheld?
Docked. In no universe would that be handheld too. Yeah, a Shadow. I guess Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah.
I thought some of the games handheld it was 60 FPS and then docked it was 120.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. Yeah, we really need somebody to benchmark it. Somebody needs to benchmark the Switch 2.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Handheld 120, 1080. Okay.
I think there's so much misinformation going on.
There is. There is.
And Nintendo hasn't really, like, clearly made, like, I don't know, a place where you just get all the facts, because, like, I saw stuff where it was like, oh, if you buy the Switch 2 version, it's not $10 or $20, it's free. Like, and it's like, well, which games are free? And then there's like ones that are $10. Like, it's very confusing.
If this Slowking had just went for an ice move, we might have won. We might have killed it before it transformed. I fucking hate the AI in this game. Yeah, go for Future Sight, you stupid idiot. This is not good, Kat. I'm getting tilted round one.
I saw stuff that said if you bought Tears of the Kingdom, it's a free upgrade to the Switch 2. But I don't know. Same with ZA. But, like, I don't know.
I mean, that's all on Nintendo. I think they obviously knew the pricing would upset people, and so they chose not to talk about it. And so then a bunch of misinformation spread online, because there's European pricing, there's American pricing, there's Australian pricing. They did a piss poor job of laying any of that out. They've only have themselves to blame. Well, neat.
You get
thanks for not going for an attack.
Switch. Wait, what do you mean you get 2 free Switch upgrades?
Get me out of here, dude. That was winnable, chat. That was the NPCs fucked us. That was not great. I'm so sad.
Oh,
that was absolutely
for both of the games. Okay, I see.
What did they go for? Nasty plot? The NPC probably went for nasty plot, which wouldn't even boost Ice Punch. Thanks for nothing, game. No, there's my Scrummy. After I caught Virizion, Tyler, I made Todd Howard the Gardevoir a delicious curry.
That's
to celebrate. Todd hit almost all. I think he only missed 1 hypnosis. Todd was locked in.
Speaking of the higher tier NSO, what do you guys think about this? My thoughts? I think now that they've added GameCube games into the lineup, plus the extra free Switch 2 stuff, you'll never pay for it. I feel like it's a bit worth the money now.
See, I disagree with Tyler entirely. I don't think it's worth it.
I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it, but I think it's a bit more.
It's just a bunch of ROMs and then what? Splatoon 2 DLC? I don't care. Thanks, Gerald.
Yeah, that's fair, Justin. It's gonna be kind of weird, though, if they just keep adding on systems. It's like this giant thing.
Talk to me when they start to, like, bundle in Pokemon Home and, you know, stuff like that. I don't care about DLC for 3-year-old games at this point. I just don't. I mean, there's no Pokemon Home compatibility with Gale and Coliseum either, which I think is just such a missed opportunity.
Well, I see it more as, like, you buy the upgrade for, like, just for a year, and you play the games that you want to play on the hardware, because you can't... I mean, honestly, at this point, it's not possible to get those games anymore on hardware.
Honestly, when I do my yearly Coliseum playthrough, chat, I'm just gonna boot up Dolphin. Yeah, Justin, that's a good point. If you cancel the higher paid one and go to a lower tiered one, would they take your free upgrade games away? That's a great question. I don't know. You lose the upgrades? I mean, that'd probably be how it would work, right?
I think it's like 80 a year or wherever you are.
I think it's 50 USD? Yeah, 50 for the higher one.
Oh, it's only $63.99. I thought it was $80.
Yeah, Rhydon would help with Steela, but Sandslash would be good if this is like Solgaleo. I don't know, it's a toss-up. Burn?
Buying a show subscription, I don't even like I really don't need it. I just kind of let it
Yeah,
go.
I only pay. The only reason I give Nintendo any money is to do this, just for Dynamax Adventures and you know, trading in Pokemon. I hate that that's something we have to pay for now. Ugh.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, because it's like, oh, I mean, it's only $20 a year.
What's up, Galaxy?
I don't really have to think about it. They got rid of auto renewal. I swear mine renews every year.
Yeah, I think mine does too. Mine always renews around June.
Mine's on like New Year's.
New Year's. Yeah, I don't really have anything great against Excavalier either. Yeah, you ring in the new year and Miyamoto comes by with his little bucket. You have to drop your cash in. Otherwise, he wrings your neck. Oh, well, that's bad.
I'm probably just gonna get the like Switch 1 version of PLZA, but man, the Switch 2 one's so tempting.
I almost wish PLZA was... Oh, man. I'm not ready to buy a Switch 2 yet, but I definitely want to play the Switch 2 version of PLZA.
I think it's gonna be a free like upgrade. Like I think it's one of those, kind of like Scarlet Violet is.
Yeah, Scavalier could have done that the whole match.
New Horizons? No.
That game is dead in the water. They're probably cranking out Splatoon 4 next year.
I'm sure it has like Switch 2, like, oh, it has 60 FPS or whatever, but that's it. 4K. PLZA was in them paid upgrades? Oh.
See, the fact that we're like
Seriously?
confused about this is a fault of Nintendo not laying this information out in a clear, concise way.
I'll have to eventually just end up giving them $10 down the road, unless I just wait for Gen 10 and get the Pokemon Switch around then.
Yeah, we talked about this on stream the other day where I said something like, if there's not a Switch 2 for PLZA, there's 100% going to be one for Gen 10.
Yeah.
I hope it's as cool and kind of out of the box as the one for Scarlet and Violet. I kind of liked what they did with that. The graffiti look was cool.
Yeah, if it has, like, I don't know, some sort of... Oh, jeez, I need to drink water. 1 sec.
I mean, most of the
like
Pokemon editions for the Switch were pretty good, right?
Yeah. If it has like waves on it and like a sailboat and wind, because that's what Gen 10 is supposed to be or whatever.
I'll believe it when I see it with any of that stuff.
Codename B and Codename W is what they begin with.
Gaia, isn't it? Gen 10 is Gaia.
Yeah. Yeah, but the one version is W, one is, I think, V.
Is that
like
real?
Wind. That's real. That's funny to believe. It's gonna be like wind and...
Just as long as there's not another S game. I can't stand Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Sword Shield, Pokemon Scarlet. Stop with the S's. Oh, you got shiny Groudon? Nice. Congrats. Pokemon socks and Pokemon shoes. You can't take that. You have to take that those cartridges out of your Switch before you walk into somebody's home. That's unlucky. You know, this route is kind of mean. We're fighting a lot of obnoxious Gen 5 Pokemon in this route. That we have no good type advantage over, I might add.
Behemoth kind of has Applin eyes.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Welcome back.
Hey, Derek, thanks for the 3 months. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back.
Yeah, Behemoth rules.
We got the streaks and we got the resubs. Let's go. And Behem has been defeated. Excellent. Behem's lines on its head almost remind me of like Groudon and Kyogre. Move over, Rayquaza. There's a new boy in town.
As much as I love reading Necklace.
2 heart, thanks for the 11 months. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's at my sub ends
today. What time?
Thanks for the 11 months. What's up, Normal Shrub? I did pick up Virizion. Not today, but last stream. Nothing yet. Nothing of note so far. It's hard to say, Galaxy. I don't know what Nintendo was... They had to have known $80 games would upset people. I don't know. It's hard to know what Nintendo is thinking. Yeah, Virizion was 1026, chat. The fastest. It was the fastest of the Swords of Justice, but the hardest one to catch. So overall, it was Terrakion 2145, and then 2127 for Cobalion, and 1026 for Virizion.
Not letting me sub, I'm sorry.
Probably because it's not your time zone yet.
It says today.
Yeah, the Tears of the Kingdom price was definitely them testing the waters. Absolutely.
It's only certain games though, like to me, I feel like Donkey Kong is worth more than Mario Kart.
Yeah, it is interesting that Mario Kart is the one they're charging $80 for.
Like the Donkey Kong one isn't? What?
I'm telling you, it's because Mario Kart 8 was so successful for them.
$80 shovelware? Like what?
But yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think Donkey Kong seems like a more interesting title overall. Mario Kart is Mario Kart. $80 goat simulator. Now we're talking.
$80 Kung Fu Panda? What? Minecraft movie reference? I don't know. The arcade game... I mean, yeah. The coolest thing about it is the costumes, I think.
Yeah, honestly, it's cool how expressive and fun all the characters are. It's Celesteela, so here we go. Balan Wonderworld. Balan Wonderworld. That'll be $500, please. Thank you. You gotta help fund Yuji Naka's prison fees. Nintendo's banking that every child has played the 100,000 times they've released Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze. That's what they're banking on. No, the real reason is that the Donkey Kong expansion to the Mario Park is opening up, and they want people to get invested into Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
There's a Cranky Kong animatronic in one of the rides. In fact, I saw a video of the English-speaking one today. No idea who voices him, but people are already taking footage and getting to explore Epic, so... They want that sweet, sweet theme park money.
I don't understand. The one that's like full price is the Kirby game plus the expansion.
Yeah, there's nothing Nintendo loves more than charging full price for games that are years old.
I think that's the same one. That's the same price as Mario Kart, isn't it?
I think
The
so,
Kirby-
yeah.
The Kirby game, and it's like, what? There was one other one too.
GG.
No, the Kirby game, it released on the Switch. It's just getting like a...
It's like DLC.
Yeah, it's like DLC. It's probably like one extra world, I'm gonna assume.
That's kind of what it made it seem like. What's up, Poke Guy?
Yeah, it made it seem like it was kind of just like a little addition. Kind of like how for Mario Party, which is another one that's also like full price. I think it's just...
Full price, and then they want you to buy the camera. They
It's
want you to
just like
buy
a
all their expensive
small
peripherals so
thing.
you can
Yeah.
awkwardly Microsoft Connect your way into Mario Party.
I don't know. It doesn't really seem worth it when you could just probably get the version on the Switch 1 and just play it on the Switch 2 anyways.
I think the camera's 60. I don't know, maybe if Nintendo bothered to reveal the prices of all their stupid bullshit in their actual direct. Go to our other websites and figure that out. Also, I don't think any of this stuff is up for pre-order on Amazon.
You can use your own proprietary webcam. You don't have to use the Nintendo one.
Why'd you want to use any camera? The Piranha Plant camera? Now that I don't know the price of.
Yeah, non-proprietary. I'm saying the wrong thing. Where was that? Was that revealed on the website? Like, if they just said that, like, I feel like it would have been way better.
Alright, here we go again.
Like, the Express micro SD card they said that you had to use, and that's, like, a total Sony move.
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. Now, honestly, they were giving a little bit of Microsoft, a little bit of Sony at some points. No, don't say that, side quest. Don't say that. Don't put that evil out there. They'd absolutely do that. We all thought Palafin's evolution method was dumb. Just wait. Oh, it's Tapu Koko. The only fairy I have left is Koko.
I'm surprised you can just plug in, like, a USB webcam and use that. That's better. That's good.
Yeah, in hindsight, when I realized at the end of the direct that we were all watching it live, no pricing was a bad sign. Yeah, for Pokemon Legends Alola, they gotta have Pokemon Legends Necrozma. You gotta do the Z move in the camera, otherwise it won't work. Galarian Mask has the stupidest evolution method. I wouldn't fight you on that one. Might even say you're correct. It's funny how they've never made an evolution method for a Pokemon that's like a side quest that's fun. Man, I don't like the way this Roselia is looking at me right now. I'm scared. I also want to shout out how much I hate Sirfetch'd, evolving Sirfetch'd. The critical hit thing stunk.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
Did not enjoy
No,
that
I'm
one.
gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, Galaxy. I'm gonna wait. Probably not long, but I'll wait.
Yeah, Jenny definitely had some doozies. Oh my god, can you imagine how awful that would look? You like green screen yourself into the Pokemon camp. It would look so awkward. Look, I'm petting my Gorgeist. Get the eye toy for the PS2. No way! It's so realistic. Welcome back, the Kinect.
What if they made it look like an unknown?
Unknown camera. I think Rotom would work better.
Yeah.
The unknown might bump the creepiness factor of it, actually. I could hang on to Dracloak for a while, it's not too bad. Coco doesn't have a fairy move. You know, you're right, Mimikyu. How have they not made more, like, Rotom versions of everything? That's a good question. Genuinely good question. Why is there not a Rotom phone? Why are there not, like... Why did they not make the Rotom phone cases from Scarlet Violet real, where you could like go to their website and customize what Rotom phone case you could have for your phone, and you could pick either Android or iOS, whatever version of phone you have? Pokemon Center only ever sells iOS cases. Womp womp.
I feel like most, if you want to import something from Japan, it's always iPhone.
Yep, it is.
Not even just
Apple
Pokemon.
has successfully conquered Japan, that's for sure.
Yeah. Would it be cool if, like, hey, you know, on the Switch 2, the long, almost like lunchbox stand, if there was like an LED on it?
Yeah, that is a usual excuse a lot of Apple people use. What are you, poor? Apple fanboys are truly something else. Yeah, it's out, Galaxy. It came out a few days ago. Just get a second job, Jesus Christ. I hope we don't have to wait long for Nintendo to come back with the actual final pricing.
What's the time limit?
It comes out in June.
When did they say pre-orders come up, though?
Well, they pushed those back. They were what?
Oh, they
April
Wasn't it like
something?
15?
I was not pre-ordering, so I didn't pay attention to that.
Oh, the 9th. I mean, they might just keep it on the 9th. I don't know. They're probably just gonna see what happens.
Well, I'm sure they don't want to wait too long because they need to assess how many units they're going to be moving.
I think the price will still affect us in Canada, though, won't it?
I don't know. This past week has really made me.
I don't know a lot about economics.
Yeah, you know, I'm like, I didn't take econ in school.
Don't.
Should I have? I feel like I should have. I am not a schooler. I should have taken econ class. Damn.
They really should, Justin. Like, yeesh.
I mean, the welcome tour
in.
thing is so silly. It's classic Nintendo Japan in the worst way.
It should just come pre-installed. You know?
A good while? What's a good while, Cacturn? A few months? A month before
I could see
release?
mid-April. I don't know. Because, like, what if, like, they announce the price with this for you guys, and then it's like it gets like reversed, and then it's like they're just in a very weird situation.
Sega did the same thing with Genesis, and Sega of America had to fight for the Sonic pack-in.
Mm. You know, that's kind of interesting because I know in the handheld era, it didn't matter what handheld you got over here, it always came with a charger, but I know in Japan they didn't.
Any company that doesn't include a charger with their device is evil. I don't care who it is, if you don't include a charger with your device, fuck you. That's what I have to say about that. That is so evil and cheap. Not including a charger with your device is just so stupid. Get away from me.
Did you talk about Reggie having to do that with Wii Sports?
Yes, we talked about that. It's like Justin said, it's a classic Japan versus America thing.
I don't know, it feels good to, you're buying a big thing, throw in like a software demo.
I mean, Nintendo literally saw how effective it was for the Wii.
Yeah, like no one's buying the Welcome Switch tour separately unless you're a YouTuber or like a reviewer.
Yeah,
no one's buying it.
Unless you're buying it to review it, nobody's buying that.
Yeah.
Nobody buying it. Nobody.
Nobody's buying it for $5.
Oh, it has a multi-attack move.
Yeah, it's pretty much a digital manual.
And again, we have an instance of this being very successful for Sony with Astro's Playroom. That became such a success that they made a full game out of it that won Game of the Year. We literally have a blueprint for how successful this was for another company, and it's just arrogant old Nintendo.
The 3DS had pack-in games. They weren't a lot, but they were something.
And the what, I keep forgetting what it's called.
Space Raider.
it's like a Switch 2 manual, but digital. So it's even more insane that they want to charge for it, because it's like, who would want to buy and play this? I just don't understand. Yeah, imagine if they charged for Face Raiders. Exactly. Exactly.
Face Raiders, and remember they also threw in those AR card games in the 3DS.
We're gonna charge you guys $10 for Picto Chat. It's just amazing that nobody on the Nintendo team thought, wow, people are not gonna like the price of the console, they're not gonna like the price of the games, so let's also charge for this shitty tech demo. Like, they nickel and dimed you. They didn't give you anything. They just didn't give us anything. They were stingy with literally everything in the Switch 2.
$3.99. Yeah, I could see there being like a Switch 2 Lite version that's a bit cheaper.
Yeah, what are we thinking, chat? Are they gonna come back and charge like $700 for the Switch 2 for us in the US? I don't even know what's gonna happen. Yeah, we really need somebody to benchmark the Switch 2. Run all the tests on it. Play all the different games and see what it can really do. Well, guys, we had a little meeting about it, and instead of charging... there's no universe in which they're charging $2K for a console. Like, no matter... The tariffs could be 5,000 billion%, and I refuse to believe that. Yeah, oh God, it's all just so stupid. Stupid, pointless, dumb bullshit that we all have to endure. Yeah, for 2K, I want Miyamoto to hand deliver me the console himself. God damn. See, this is what Nintendo gets for waiting this long. They should have released this thing last year, and now they're paying the ultimate price. Yep, exactly, Cacturn. I could not agree more. I think they really fucked up.
Honestly, I don't know what took them so long.
They should have had this console out last year, and now look. Now look what's happening.
I say I don't know what took so long, but I think it was because they were getting enough hardware built to have it shipped and ready.
They waited too long, and now the world is a nightmare, chaotic mess. I mean, the world's always a nightmare, chaotic mess, but now even more than it was. Again, I'd love to be a fly on the wall for all the meetings that Nintendo is having right now, because you know they're talking. Things are being discussed. I got taunted? I didn't even pay attention to that. Bruh. You think they waited out of spite? Out of spite for, like, leakers and people like that? I mean, we've had leakers telling us about the Switch 2 for, like, a year now. It's why the original reveal trailer for the Switch 2 was so whatever, because we already knew everything from the leakers.
Yeah.
Maybe Nintendo should have had the direct they just showed as the original reveal trailer. and had things fast-tracked sooner. We have three Pokemon? Two Pokemon weak to Brave Bird. Bye-bye, Butterfree.
Bye-bye, Butterfree.
Yeah, keep going for taunt, bozo. Good. Good spit F drop. We're getting some sinister camera angles of the Pokemon tonight. We're in Tapu Koko's clutches. The clutches of Tapu Koko. Oh, that's a death. Unless... Alright, GG.
Nice. First win of the night. Oh, wait. Is it first win of the night?
We fought Celesteela previously. Switch 2 is going to be so expensive, you ain't going to be able to afford it. You are not going to be the only one. Alright, come on, Coco. Set me free from the Tapus. No. Nope. Also, no. Summer Game Fest. Yeah, that'll give us some good news. I hope.
Donkey Knot games. Yeah, maybe? I don't know. I don't think you have to buy the game card game. See, this is another thing.
Yeah,
like,
that they just needlessly made this so confusing.
They made it confusing for no reason.
Yeah.
Not all the games are keys.
Yeah.
It's really dumb. I don't even blame people because it's like Nintendo just. I don't know.
Again, all the software that they showed looked great. Kirby Air Riders, new Donkey Kong game, awesome, good stuff. Everything else, oh no. All right, I'm gonna run and get some water before we get started, chat. I'll be right back.
I never played the original Kirby Air Riders.
I do think it's interesting that they came out of the gate with not one but two big racing games. Very interesting. The biggest games they announced are both racing games. And then Sakurai got his own little title name drop. I am very surprised that we didn't see 3D Mario. I wanted to see 3D Mario. Honestly, that's the type of game that would make me want to buy a Switch 2. Like, Donkey Kong and Kirby and Mario Kart World look fun, but they're not the type of games to get me to go out and buy a console, you know?
Yeah, I think Mario would have sold way better, but I think they're waiting for... I think that'll come out next year.
Yeah, Tyler and I had a conversation about this. We think the next gen is just gonna try to completely get rid of physical games.
Yeah. Like, I think PlayStation's doing it. Nintendo clearly is moving that way, too.
Microsoft, in all the Microsoft leaks, wasn't there like a cloud-only console that they were developing? So, it would not surprise me if all these consoles start to drop CDs/carts. Which is a shame. It's like, it sucks. Yeah, nothing's gonna be ours anymore. Exactly, Galaxy. Exactly.
Forgot Hyrule Warriors was even in the thing.
I know. Secret Stone. Demon King. The Imprisoning War. I hope we don't have to wait long for 3D Mario. Also, who's making Donkey Kong Bonanza? It certainly looks like it could be the Mario Odyssey team. But then, wouldn't they have made a 3D Mario game?
I think it's massive dev teams, so...
Well, again, we know Nintendo always divides up. All their dev teams are like Dev Team 4. Dev Team 7. Like, we know the same dev team works on Splatoon and Animal Crossing. Mario Kart has its own team. I can't remember what dev they're called. Digital sucks ass.
The stores would just sell kind of what they sell now, just like a cardboard.
Yeah, you get a plastic case with a, here's a key for your game.
Yeah, they could just sell cardboard with a code on it, and you would just redeem it.
I watched a few reactions to the Switch 2 Direct, and so many people saw Bonanza and immediately went, 3D Mario? 3D Mario? Not quite. Not quite. Monkey's mind. It's Mario!
Because the Mario movie comes out next year, right?
Yes, I think so.
So it kind of makes sense they're gonna wait.
Oh, you think they're holding the 3D Mario game back for the movie? I mean, they didn't release anything for the first movie, and that movie still made $1 billion.
I feel like they're gonna wait.
Hey, chat, want some funny details about the Minecraft movie? Speaking of movies that are probably going to make a lot of money. The live-action Minecraft movie earned $57 million in the film's domestic opening day. That's the biggest opening day for a video game movie ever. It's now tracking for $150 million opening weekend, doubling its projected figure.
So it's the #1 video game movie now?
No. Best opening, but it still has a long way to go to make $1 billion.
Best opening in the world or America?
I said domestic.
Oh.
I mean, it said biggest opening day for a video game movie ever. That's what it says. I don't know when it's out in other countries. I don't know. I'm just reading what the thing says.
What'll be the next video game movie?
Probably the Mario sequel. What else is coming out? I mean, I know they're making another Mortal Kombat movie, but who
cares?
Who cares? Dr. Wily. No, we haven't seen it. We've seen a few clips on Twitter, but that's about it. No, I don't have any cards that I'm stockpiling right now. I think Sonic 4 is 2027? We still have a few more years for the next Sonic movie. I love every time a video game movie comes out, you see a bunch of people that are like, why do critics always hate video game movies? And it's like a screenshot of the Mario movie and the Minecraft movie. Why didn't critics like these cinematic masterpieces? I just don't understand.
Numble?
That was a good roll. Numble. Numble. Have I offended you, huh? What? Yeah, honestly, there's been digital games that I wish I could, like, sell later. I have kind of a mix. I have kind of both physical and digital games. There's definitely been digital games that I wish I... Yes, I do, Justin. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, I wish I could have sold Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah, you got me.
I have a lot of physical and digital.
I always do digital for Pokemon because I gotta stream the games. You know, I gotta stream. But for like Kirby the Forgotten Land, all my Mario games, those are all physical.
I might just get Pokemon physical.
I wish physical games weren't so gutted. Like, not only have physical games, you know, become more rare, but they just include less and less. Like, I have so many cool instruction manuals from all my game cases when I was a kid. The Star Fox Adventure instruction booklet had, like, a translator for the goofy dinosaur language that they speak. And we just don't get anything like that anymore, and it's so sad. It's so sad.
I want to get one of the pre-order bonuses for PLZA, but we don't know all of them yet.
It'll probably be like, download PLZA and get 5 potions.
Well, no, I mean like a physical bonus. Because like, PLA, I got a poster, so like maybe PLZA, I can get something cool too.
Yeah, my copy of Skyrim for the PlayStation 3 has a full map, and it's like, man, it's cool.
I might wait a while, but whatever.
You could get a sitting cutie buying from the Pokemon Center.
I don't think that's available for me.
It's not for Canada?
I don't think so. Maybe it is.
Oh yeah, Minecraft is one of the biggest video games on the planet. It's been around for a long time.
Isn't Minecraft the #1 video game?
That sounds right.
Or something?
Pokemon pre-order, physical pre-order stuff can tend to vary. Sometimes it's pins, sometimes it's a poster, sometimes it's just like a little digital download. But Japan always has the better ones. They always give an art book with their pre-orders, and they're always really well designed.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like the PLZA art book is gonna be one you can't miss.
We'll never get another Pokewalker. I know, isn't that a sad thought? Isn't that a sad thought that we'll never get, like, included peripherals like that anymore? It'll be like the Pokeball Plus. You have to pay $60 for it, but guess what? You get Mew! Poof. It's Lug!
The physical pre-order bonus for PLZ should be like you get a set of marbles and they look like the Mega Stones.
Oh. Imagine if it randomized. You get 1 Mega Stone per pre-order. Include a free baguette. Now that's a pre-order bonus. Free bread? I'm down. I'm in. And then sometimes when you pre-order stuff that include little like bonuses, like Tears of the Kingdom from GameStop that should have included a little plank of wood, you don't get them.
I'm not gonna do any physical walk into a store. I'll just do it online.
Yeah, I
Order it.
I cannot think of the last time I've walked into like a GameStop. The GameStop CEO is a real dumb motherfucker. Yeah, it should have just included it with your online thing, but they forced everybody to go in stores. And it's like going into a GameStop is really one of the last places I want to be. All things considering.
Welcome back.
Hey, Big Bear, thanks for the 3 months. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back. Alright, Luke's almost dead. I'm plugging my controller in. We got this. Lilligant lived that Aeroblast. We're gaming. Lipard's going for a little spin. Yeah, I saw somebody took a picture of the Switch 2 game cases where like the graphic wraps around the spine. So it's still kind of clunky looking, but I guess it's not as bad. The worst is when they put like a bunch of text on a game case. Like, nobody wants to see that. Absolutely nobody. Put, like, a piece of cardboard around the game if you want to have a bunch of wordy text. Can you pre-order Legend ZA? Yes?
No. I don't think you can. No.
Well, they have the sitting cuties on the Pokemon Center.
I looked. You can't pre-order it yet, though. There's
Oh,
just a
yeah, we don't
sign
have
for when
box
the
art for
pre-order will
PLZA, do we? They haven't revealed the box art. GG's.
It's not up.
That was a good round. GG's. Look, I can use one of my remaining 3 love balls on Lug. It's time.
Though apparently around June or July, you might see something.
June or July for what?
PLZA.
Oh.
That's what Ball Guy said, so I don't know.
How would they know when the Pokemon Company is gonna put out a trailer? I just don't understand who these leakers are. How do they know every story beat? Every mega? How do they know this? I don't understand.
They have to be like a marketing translator, like I don't know.
Yeah, are they a translator and like I've always assumed Chinese translator. Talked about what? Spoilers? Nobody, people in chat don't want to hear it.
No, I don't even talk about spoilers. I just mean like that they're out there.
Yes.
Oh.
Like, I pretty much know almost everything about PLZA at this point. And the game is still months and months and months away from release. That's just insane to me.
I don't want to know.
I don't know. I'm just very curious about who these people are. Shiny Espeon rules.
Shiny Dragonite rules.
I don't know if I quite agree with that one, but Shiny Espeon, I love Shiny Espeon.
Purple and green is sick.
Shiny Espeon, the bright green is great. But also, if you look at Shiny Espeon in Pokemon Coliseum and Gale, it's like this lovely mint color. That's quite nice. Espeon just always looks great. Shout out to Espeon. My favorite evolution. Yeah, you know, that's a good point, too. Is Game Freak on the ball enough to have a trailer that far in advance? It's gotta be some Chinese translator that is seeing all this information. Alright, one more slot, 1 minute left if anyone wants it. They're in the walls.
Regional Dragonite? Yeah, that'd be cool.
See, I know, it's funny when people come into chat, it'd say stuff and I'm like, well, I know the answer. I know. I know. I hope X Pokemon gets a Mega Evolution. Oh, no. Oh. Alright, let's take... Oh, you know what? Sure. Luxray.
Mega Garchomp Z.
No way! He has an even pointier chin than before. They just doubled the size of his chin, and that's the only thing that they changed.
He's in the shape of the letter.
Ooh. Oh, it's Articuno. Taking Luxray was advantageous. Okay. What's up, Leo? Well, yeah, I guess this is the right route. Raichu, so many electric Pokemon in Dynamax Adventures are annoying because of Volt Absorb or Lightning Rod. They really made so many Pokemon, all the electric Pokemon that... You went to see the Minecraft movie? Oh, what's your review, Leo? What would you give it? Ooh, Combustion. This is actually a Pokemon I could get shiny. Combustion, listen. You could be shiny 830 if you want to be. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. It's silly and you didn't hate it. Yeah, that seems to be a consensus for a lot of people.
Cinema.
Yeah, Zapsalute Zinema. Zapsalute Zinema. I always think of the Zygarde version of the Scorsese meme. Somebody posted that at the director of PLZA, and I'm thinking, did he see that? Did he see Zapsalute Zinema? Is that a meme that he saw? I hope he saw it. Oh, it made the experience even better. Man, I can't think of the last time I saw like a 4D IMAX movie. Yeah, there's basically nothing else in theaters right now, so the Minecraft movie's gonna dominate. Oh, you got the McDonald's meal. What did you get? What did you pull? Did you get the Grimace Egg? Did you get Hamburglar Zombie?
Chicken Jockey.
The Nether. Chat, great news about Snow White. That it halted the production of the live-action Tangled. Thank you, Sleeper Agent. Thank you, Sleeper Agent main actress lady. We're so back. You wanted the egg. Oh, you got the helmet. If this is what it takes for the Disney to stop making live-action movies, then I'm all for it. Yeah, the Grimace egg is cute. And see, kids know who Grimace is because of the Grimace Shake incident. You gotta laugh though if you grew up, you know, as a millennial or even as a Zoomer. I feel like you probably remember Ronald McDonald and now he's just gone. I do know why that is. I know the lore.
Never
Chad,
liked them.
Do you want the secret Ronald lore? It's because Ronald is the face of their charity program. And so they don't want to use the face of their charity program for, like, promoting stuff to kids or something like that. What is it called? House of Ronald. McDonald's
Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah, Ronald McDonald House. So since he's the mascot of that, they don't use him in marketing anymore. That's it. It's not that exciting, is it? The real Ronald lore is, turns out, not that exciting.
Honestly,
Yeah, you know, I never loved Ronald that much either.
I never liked him as a kid.
He is an iconic, like, character, though. You have to admit. Look at Raichu! Raichu was making a face long after it attacked. Yeah, should we avoid picking this up because of the ability? Ah, that's the question, isn't it? It could power... we could power it up, or me. Yeah, we might... Poppy might take it no matter what. Favorite electric type from Gen 4? Who's your favorite Gen 4 electric type, Tyler?
I was looking them up, because I was like,
There's some good ones in Gen 4. Rotom, Pachi.
There's not a lot. I feel like...
Electric is kind of like the sister typing to Fire, where, you know, they get a handful of Pokemon each gen, but not a ton.
It's gotta be Electivire, it's gotta be Magnezone.
Ooh, that's a good
Magnezone or
choice.
Electivire.
That's a good choice. Get in the zone. Game lagged a little bit at the end there. Poppy, yeah, I was gonna say, Poppy, take the wheel. Again, they're very diabolical for putting in so many electric Pokemon that all have Lightning Rod. You actively have to think about that when selecting these Pokemon. What is that? Greedent, Clef, Linoon? Spiky Ear Pichu. We'll never see that again. Spiky Ear Pichu is Ash Greninja is gonna join Spiky Eared Pichu in Oblivion. Let me check my Wonder Picks. Okay. The thought of paying $80 for any Pokemon game makes my stomach hurt. To be honest, it makes my stomach hurt. Alright, we'll power up Raichu. Okay. Oh, somebody pulled Beedrill. I still need to pull Beedrill EX. I wish Wonder Pick energy generated faster. Also, even though there's a sneak peek campaign for Wonder Pick, I don't think I've ever had it help me. I mean, I guess it eliminates one choice, but it's still... I still have never successfully peeked at the one I actually want. I got a Rainbow Gengar from Genetic Apex, and that was just a soul read. Hope the quality / content is worth it. Not too much to ask. I mean, I don't think there's a game on the planet I'd want to pay 80 bucks for, personally. Dang, Wonder Pick has nothing, which I guess is good because I don't have a lot of energy. I tried for a Rainbow Clodsire and I beefed it. I was very sad. I did the sneak peek for the middle, wasn't there, and then I did, I think, top right. It was bottom left. Yeah, being a PC gamer is honestly the way to go. Why did they give Pin Missile to Linoon? Oh, Poppy's switching it up on us. She had the Electric Seed too, how funny. We'll take the powder. That's very bright. Bright powder is one of the funniest Pokemon items in the whole franchise. I love the idea of Luxray just holding a pouch of very bright powder that blinds Articuno. Hello, Kuno.
I'm back.
Lego is a better hobby than most illegal substances. Well, for some of those Lego sets, you're paying probably the same as it would for some hard drugs. Mist? You do that, Articuno. You shroud yourself in mist. Okay, we got screen support. Very nice. Very nice. Articuno fell straight down. Well, I'm glad you told me, since you didn't want to illustrate that. A bright personality. Okay! My bright powder actually just got me a miss. The brightest of powder saves me again. Clutch bright powder. Oh, that's good. Oh, didn't get me a dodge on the Blizzy. And I'm frozen. Okay, RNG giveth and RNG taketh away. I see. I see. Oh, I see. GG. You know what? Sure, we'll go for a Moonball for Kuno. Come on, Articuno. Finish off the birds. Be shiny 830. Be my final ice type. Gone. Aw, Combustion would have been a good one. Unfortunate. This Articuno does not look shiny.
Do you have a lowland Sandshrew?
Yeah, I think I do. 829 was Virizion. And 828 was Natu. What's up, drumsticks? Yeah, I'd actually deleted the Virizion icon before I swapped over to the duo layout. So it was like, wow, end of a Sword of Justice era. I started Terrakion a little before the new year, like end of December. You love the sprites that we have? Thanks. Peekaboo. When will Peekaboo be real?
Are you gonna do the Reggies next?
I really need to decide what to do. I don't know.
Not many other trios.
Alright, one more slot left if anyone wants it. Where's Gorochu? We need Peekaboo and Gorochu to come back. Gorochu would have been a great paradox. It really would have. Gorochu's cool. Honestly, I like Gorochu. I think Gorochu's neat. And it's got a cool name. Gorochu.
Goro.
What is that, Tyler?
BSP?
Herm. You're always changing out your games. Little gamer boy. It's Frostlass. How are Paradox Pokemon gonna show up in a future game, chat?
They'll just show up.
Palossand is always with us. He is one of the most consistent Pokemon. Right? If no one got us, Palossand got us. Alright, and it's the Psychic type. Okay. I need revenge on Azelf. I hope this is Azelf. We barely see Azelf anymore now. I feel like we would see Azelf in Uxie Uxie so much, and then we didn't. Yeah, I could do Regigigas on BDSP. Or the other Reggies.
All of them.
All of them? Alright. We're frost maxing right now. We're going to Shadow Ball. We need some good physical electric support.
Like in general, or?
Yeah, in general, yeah.
Is electric not good?
I mean, outside of Miraidon.
Miraidon, Iron Hands.
Iron Hands has... I mean, Iron Hands is good. That's for sure, but it hasn't been as relevant lately. What's the next VGC event? I feel like I haven't seen a VGC event in forever.
Yeah. Urect, I think.
Who?
Utrecht? I don't know how to say that. Utrecht. Utrecht? I don't know.
What were we talking about?
Oh, it's in Atlanta, USA, April 11th.
Oh, VGC, yeah, okay.
Wait, no, we're in May. Oh wait, no, we're in April. Yeah, Atlanta.
You're going to the regional in your city this weekend? Oh, that's fun. Some Redditor beat Sword Shield with one Magikarp. That sounds like a Redditor challenge right there.
Can I beat?
Can you beat Pokemon Shadow Blorbo with one Magikarp? Can you beat Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green with one Caterpie? Who cares? Why are those genres of videos so popular? I don't get it.
That's fun, Drumsticks. Are you gonna like Street Pass or do like any retro game stuff?
Can you beat a Pokemon game with a Pokemon? Pokemon, man. I miss when we used to get, like, dance Pokemon songs. Team Rocket's on the run. I'm not liking any of these choices up here, to be honest. They're all looking quite bad. Batty bad. It's interesting how often Pokemon just aims for such a young audience when they have so many older fans. Alright, you ready? Could be possibly loud. Warning. Oh. Oh, well, I know that Pokemon. That's a channel favorite right there. Yeah, that's Breloom. Mashy mash. Yeah, it makes no sense to only target kids, exactly. But with, like, the names of all the moves in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, it's like, what? Who could they possibly be targeting but little children? I mean, I guess Let's Go is for, to introduce Pogo casuals into the franchise, right? But still, like, a lot of people who play Pogo have mobile phones who should not be young children. I mean, I'm sure plenty of little kids like Pogo, but typically most people that have smartphones tend to be, you know, teens and up. use Batty Bad. I do think it's funny, they announced a few little bits of Pokemon Pocket merch for Japan. They had a few paper theaters and a few keychains and stuff, and it's like, wow, so you guys are capable of making merchandise for one of your mobile games within the first year of its life. Didn't take them 6 years later to start doing like a TCG set and everything. Wow.
I blame Niantic.
I mean, why would Pokemon not have rights over making merchandise? That doesn't make any sense. Why would Niantic kibosh merchandise?
I don't know. I'm playing Tapingo too.
Tapingo 2. Tyler's so deep in these little niche GBA games that he's playing things I've never heard of.
Eh.
You figure they just released digital versions of current physical card sets. They definitely put a good chunk of old cards in. But yeah, they have tons of new art. We'll take this, sure.
I was for sure with Pocket that they would have released like one of the OG sets by now, but
Yeah, I'm surprised. You know what? You're right, Tyler. I'm surprised they haven't been like, guess what, you guys? Original base set Charizard coming to Pokemon Pocket. I'm surprised they haven't done that.
yeah.
You guys remember base set Charizard, right?
With everything, like, with how crazy the current...
I've actually seen some TCG fans be upset at how simplified some of the cards have been from real TCG into Pocket. And I've seen some of the examples and like, yeah, they kind of gut the cards and make them very simple. The only shiny I've been able to pull is Charmeleon. I wish shinies were available in Wonder Pick. Scalpers only know Charizard and Pikachu. We read an article a little bit before I went live about a Vancouver guy using counterfeit money to buy product from scalpers.
That's insane.
Absolute mad lad. And one of the scalpers that he sold to set up another sale. And that's when the police got him. It was a sting operation. Is this silly old Lugia again? Alright. Kinda wanted to see Azelf, but okay. There's like a news article every week about some horrid nonsense with the TCG. People like Costco is brawling.
Yeah, there's always
counterfeit
something.
money. It is bad right now, chat. It is quite bad. Pocket might be the only way for some people to experience Pokemon TCG at the moment. Unless you want to go fight Brian for the last Chilling Waters box at Costco. Officer Jenny, she does not approve. They need to have an Officer Jenny at every Costco to prevent these scalpers from fighting each other. Oh, they've also been fighting it at the vending machines. There's a few vending machines in certain locations. I think they're all West Coast. I think they're all on the West Coast. There's people fighting there too. Ow. Not the crit ancient power.
It keeps coming in like cycles. Scalpers.
Okay, good para. Pretzels are a pretty inoffensive snack. I would agree with that. You really want this era of scalpers to be over? Yeah, it's just miserable. You know, when I go to like a big box store like Target or Walmart, you know, it's fun to pick up a pack of Pokemon cards with my groceries or whatever and see what I can get, but I haven't been able to do that because the shelves have just been empty. Yeah, scalper on scalper violence is very funny. A real trash versus garbage kind of situation. Vicky lived! Let's go! Enough with the citrus pop to live the sand. Oh, we just a GG regardless. Vicky got its revenge. GG.
Easy win.
Come on, Lugia. My namesake. Set me free. He's shiny 830. You'd be a pink legendary after a pink legendary since I just picked up Virizion. Back-to-back pink legendaries? Is it possible? Can it happen? Are you saying there's a chance? There's no chance. Lugia, all you've done is waste my love balls. You rascal. What's up, Zarok? What adults do with Pokemon cards? That sounds sinister. I don't like the implications of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, stores like Walmart have, you know, everything. They have clothing, they have groceries, they have electronics. You roll around them and laugh. Oh, Lugia was shiny for you? Nice. Congrats.
Rats.
Yeah, I take all my Pokemon cards and put them in a giant vault and swim around them like I'm Scrooge McDuck. That's what I do. That's what I do, is I grab a mint. A delicious spearmint mint. And it's modest. Oh, that's awesome. You know, jumping into a pool of Pokemon cards sounds like it would not feel very good. Maybe not as bad as jumping into a Scrooge McDuck gold coin pit, but... Nah, Mint's awesome. Peppermint, mint chocolate chip, spearmint, the best. Yeah, you might walk away with some paper cuts. I think I saw the Rizzler or one of those kids pulled like the Umbreon from I can never remember the name of that set. They pulled Moonbreon and they were like in tears. Evolving Skies.
Yeah.
What are the Journey Together prices at? I'm gonna go look. Ew. Why does TCG Player do that? Ew, they changed it, Tyler. They like make me have to select single cards. Lily's Clefairy EX is still priced at $208. That's highway robbery. This is such a flop set, and people are thinking that they can charge $200 for these flop cards. Crazy. I heard the pull rate for this set is decent, too. Not that anybody can buy product at the moment, but... I've heard Journey Together has a better pull... Which, I mean, it should, considering the set is... lame. Oh, you know what else is lame? Kyogre and Palkia. No. No.
Unlucky.
No. I think I hate fighting these two more than I hate fighting Zygarde. Well, I hope this isn't Kyogre, otherwise I'm going to be really sad that we didn't pick Mantine. I haven't got an ETB in like 2 years. My ETB luck is abysmal. Maybe if I can get a booster bundle, I'd get a booster bundle for Destined Rivals, but... I don't like these trainer sets. I really don't. I think they're unfocused. I think they're only picking popular characters that are boring and all over the place already. Like, it is funny to me that it's like Journey Together with these iconic Pokemon trainers, and it's like, since when is Lily an iconic Pokemon trainer?
Yeah, sets are kind of a miss.
Thanks for chiming in, Tyler. You haven't bought cards even longer than I have. I mean, I did get an Ogerpon stacking tin. Does that count?
I don't know. I've had no desire to buy any Essence Pocket. I gotta go get a blanket. I'm cold. I'll be back.
Blanky. I pulled the Wigglytuff full art today. It's just like the Furret card from Journey Together. It's probably the same artist. Some kind of emote. I'm sure you would be probably the 9,000th person to do that. I only see a meme about realistic Wigglytuff on my timeline like 5 times a day. I wonder how that artist feels seeing all this. I almost feel bad for them. It's funny. I don't know why Wigglytuff looks like that, but it's funny.
Alright.
Hey, at least I didn't pull another, I can't ever remember if it's Tatsu or Dondozo as the full art in Revelry.
Tatsu?
But I've pulled like 5 of them. You had great luck with the stacking tins? Yeah, I had a pretty decent... I got my first Terra Cinderace, which was kind of neat. Cinderace EX. And I got my first illustration rare that I've gotten in a long time. It was just Braviary, but still. What's up, Kong? There have been no shinies so far. Unless... Alright, we got Eggy. We are still likely in terrible danger. But at least we got a few grass Pokemon here. Yeah, I need a third Marshtomp to show up. Just need to start collecting shiny Marshtomp. We get to watch Abomasnow's awkward mouth breathing.
Well,
there he goes.
Hopefully it gets a new model in PLZA.
I know, I hope so too. Although the mouth breathing is kind of funny. Look at him go, he's doing it right now. His little,
He literally doesn't have a nose, so he has no choice.
Whiskers? I'm not sure. Shaped like Santa's sack of presents. Munchlax's big move. What?
He's lumpy.
He's big, he's lumpy. Deviated septum. He's just like me, for real. I can't wait for Cat backed in a corner Mega Abomasnow to come back for PLZA. I'm so excited.
Abomasnow is just a rotted tooth.
He kind of does look like a tooth.
Or he's like a tooth with plaque on.
Call him Chip Skylark. My shiny Abomasnow and me. My shiny teeth and me. Shiny teeth, shiny teeth.
Like Snover's cry, very iconic.
You hope Mega Glalie is barely featured. It's just so funny that these ice types are just in every game. Glalie is always here, Abomasnow is always around. Because they have no ice Pokemon to populate the inevitable ice zone that they put in all these games. So every game has Glalie and Abomasnow.
I mean, Abomasnow is kind of cool, so...
Yeah, I like it.
Mega Glalie, Mega Glalie, Mega Glalie.
I can't wait for all the new megas to be like, their soul is burning in pain. Every time they mega evolve, a child cries out in pain. Maybe they'll tone that down. I'll be curious. I'm gonna read every Pokedex entry of every mega. There he is again! Abomasnow's going huge! Yeah, it honestly is like a nightmare to think about, isn't it? Glalie jaw just being broke. Like, that would just be awful. Glalie has suffered for its sins. Oh boy. Ooh, sorry, Wims.
Whimsicott punished.
Whimsicott is a little gingerbread cookie. You know, Glalie is just a rice ball. That's literally what it is. It's just a rice. It's just a rice. Yeah, it's just a jelly donut. It's just a rice ball. Why did they make it ice? 'Cause you freeze onigiri? Is that why?
It's just like to me, it's just a snowball.
Oh no, it's Palkia. Okay, alright. Well, at least we didn't need Mantine for wide guard. The worst shiny legendary?
Urshifu is a really bad one.
Yeah, Urshifu. We can't get it yet, but it is so bad. Yeah, Palkia's isn't great. Heatran, I immediately thought about Heatran when I read your question.
Thoughts on Kyurem?
Its shiny is good. Obviously, the Cantonian birds don't have the best shinies. Who else? I don't like Glastier's shiny. I think Spectrier has a much better one.
Oh, yeah, I forgot them.
Another group of Pokemon that are shiny locked right now.
I think Calyrex is kind of sucks too, doesn't
It's
it?
gold. They just made it gold.
Really?
I wouldn't say it's as bad as Urshifu, but it's not great.
They didn't even change the color of the seed.
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
I don't know. I don't know. There's no excuse for modern shinies to be as abysmal as some of them are. Like, what were they even thinking with Urshifu? To make its muzzle like a gross salmon color. It's just disgusting. I hate it. I think Necrozma not matching Lunala or Solgaleo is kind of weird. He's just kind of
everyone
blue.
liked Kyurem. Maybe I should relook at his shiny.
Kyurem's a hit. Critics agree.
Mm-hmm. The boundary Pokemon.
Oh yeah, there's a few Reggies that have bad shinies. Okay, Palkia, take it easy, man. Take it easy.
I guess Kyurem's is good. It was way better in 2D.
Yeah, that's the biggest shame about Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kira. Well, not... You know, yeah, Kyurem was locked back then, too, right? But they were all locked in Gen 5 and never legal. So you literally never get to see them in their debut game, Shiny. GG. My last
Kyurem
love ball
Black
for you, Palkia.
and Kyurem White are so weird.
Yeah, when I got Kyurem Shiny, I combined it with Resh and Zekrom, and we looked at Kyurem White and Black Shiny. They're okay, too. Kyurem White and Black are just interesting Pokemon in general. I wonder if we'll ever get another fusion mechanic. What's up, Midnight? No Shiny. Yeah, Justin, I'll probably get around to it at some point. Kyurem Black's Shiny has that neat, like, green color from Zekrom. Yeah, they're both the same typing.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Did you miss anything? Not really. We just beat Palkia, though. So that was nice. No Shiny, though. No Shiny. Alright, one more slot if anyone wants it. The hands-on videos are making you really hyped.
Wait, which hands-on?
I assume Switch 2.
Oh,
Oh, look,
yeah.
Politoed. Politoed. Have a good one, everybody heading out.
Ooh, a barbecue.
Thanks for the
That's
good
cool.
luck.
Everyone's all over the world.
2D. I would love, like, what's that style called, Tyler? HD 2D hybrid thing?
2.5D.
Yeah, 2.5D. Another water type?
I was about to say, like, stop motion. It was- I
Stop
don't know what-
motion. Oh, wow. This is abysmal. We have no help.
They're gonna be 110 in Australia? What's the minimum wage?
$110? Oh my god. That would turn me to stone.
Minimum wage is 24 bucks in Australia. So you gotta work like 5 hours to get one game.
That is a real simplification of it, Tyler.
I'm
That's
saying
a
that as that's
real
not a good
simplification.
that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing.
Also, ad warning, ads are coming up, but we're just gonna be fighting Bisharp, so... You know how it
Heyo.
is. But yeah, HD 2D, 2.5D, Birth by Sleep, whatever would be cool for Pokemon, is all I'm saying.
You're from Scotland? Man, we got people everywhere. Air tax.
Air tax.
We're in the Lorax universe.
Well, where's the Edna mode looking goofy villain that charges for bottled air from the Lorax? Come on, Mr. Toad. I love getting terrible spam emails. Payment declined. Update your info to avoid losing your benefits. And it's from AB36579385880 at blah blah blah.com. Totally legit. Yeah, the villain from Lorax looks like Edna.
All of Illumination's like bad guys look like that.
Yeah.
Even the friggin' like Despicable Me guy looks like that.
Yeah, he just does look like he could be a Despicable Me villain.
They all look like that.
How bad can I be? I mean, this is a moot point if we're fighting Kyogre, but I don't want to set up Drizzle for, Palkia. So I gotta swap off a Politoed eventually. I'm just doing DAs for no shiny. Real. Politoed. Politoed. Oh, first four figures is teasing Yami Yugi. I was thinking the other day, Tyler, that their Yu-Gi-Oh statues are kind of shit.
Why?
They just feel cheap.
I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know. Yours looks fine.
I don't know. Dark Magician just kind of has like a weird butter face. Man, now I'm gonna have the the Onceler song stuck in my head.
You gotta replace it with like Minecraft music.
I should replace it with Chicken Jockey. Replace Brain Rot with Brain Rot. There we go. Easy peasy. They should fix you someday, Blim. They should really make you better. How do I feel about spending over 1,000? Bad.
Wait, on what?
On what? Like in total?
1,000.
I mean, I just can't imagine a world in which Nintendo turns around and charges that much.
What if it costs $800 for you?
I'm not buying it. I'm not fucking buying it.
But then they have a Black Friday blowout, and it's like
A Black Friday blowout. Big summer blowout. Woohoo!
and then it's like $650. You can use the old Pro controllers and everything with the Switch too, by the way. I think it costs just about as much as my Wii U.
Oh, interesting. Switch 1 carts with a code to up for an upgrade pack? Why would they even bother, though? Your luck has been abysmal since... Oh, that sucks. You're not losing any sleep over getting a Switch 2? Same, Leo. Same. I am perfectly fine to just sit and wait.
So you might as well just get the Switch 1 version and then just
pay for the upgrade if you're like Kirby.
If you want the upgrade, if you want to, you don't have to, you don't need it. Because a lot of them, like, there was a lot of not, like, third-party ones, like, I wouldn't say indie, just like other developer ones, and it's like, oh, they added, oh, you can play the minigame with the mouse feature. And
I saw an article from somebody who tested the Joy-Con cursor, and they said it sucked. They did not enjoy using it.
I have to see for myself. But
yeah.
I'm like, I don't really need that mouse extra feature when I can just do it with the A button. I'm good. And the analog stick.
Maybe Nintendo will come out later with an actual, like, mouse.
Maybe, or like Hori will.
Mice are a popular thing people like for their computers for a reason, you know. They're comfortable. They form fit your hand. Holding a Joy-Con sideways just doesn't sound super comfy to use. Yeah, there's so many good third-party controllers that I just have never felt the need to buy a Pro Controller. Like, everybody who's bought a Pro Controller in chat says they love them, and I believe that. But my controller has cool sparkles and stars that glow, and it was like $20.
I bought the Pro Controller. The only time I bought a Pro Controller was for the Wii U, and you can't even use it on anything but the Wii U. So it's like, great.
You got screwed.
I got screwed.
You got screwed.
It's like, what? Also, so does that mean if you don't buy the $10 upgrade for the Switch 2 edition, your game will it be locked at 30 frames? Is that what that means?
I have no idea.
Because, like, I'll never buy it if it, because, like, most of the games, it's like, yeah, I want the 60 frames, right?
Yeah, the chat button is just gonna collect dust for me too. It's never gonna be used. Never gonna be used.
So lame.
They should have cut all of the time they used on that stupid chat feature and actually talked about the pricing and structure of everything.
Yeah, like that being permanently on your controller was just like, dude, this is stupid. It's like having the, I mean, I used it a lot to just turn the TV on and off, but it's like the TV button on the Wii U. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah, how did Nintendo not see this coming?
If you don't buy the upgrade with original specs, that sucks, man. That's so lame.
Palkia. You big old silly. Oh yeah, they hid all this on purpose, Chad. I know why they did it. I know why. But then Nintendo shouldn't be shocked that people reacted to this. Again, you'd expect $80 games to be something from like 2K Games or EA or Rockstar. Literally Nintendo? I mean, I think Mario Odyssey 2 exists. You just play as Donkey Kong this time. You just play as Mr. Kong.
Yeah, I think if all the games were like the PS5 price, I don't think people would. It wouldn't have caused as much of a fuss.
Yeah, $70 games has been the standard for a while now, so I wouldn't have liked it. But I think 80 was just unprecedented greed. Well, not maybe not unprecedented, but that really soured the whole thing.
Yeah, it could be worse.
And then, you know, besides all the pricing, just the way it was so confusing, and like some people still think there's $90 physical versions of games. It's just been a mess, man. I mean, the price hike is because Nintendo likes money, chat. Let's be honest. Nintendo is charging the amount of money they were because they can, and they know people will pay for it. Now, what the price will be after all this tariff bullshit, I don't know, but like they charged $80 because they can. Yeah, that was a brutal turn. Okay, good para. Yeah, Mario Kart World and Bonanza have the same like cases in game carts. So that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's
like
another thing.
They're re-releasing Breath of the Wild for full price.
Nintendo, I hate that I've had to repeat myself so much. Apologies if you're sick of me saying this, but Nintendo is like Apple. They don't ever put anything on sale. So that $80 price tag is gonna stay $80 for many, many years. But you know, we beat Palkia again. That's what you get, Palkia. That's what you get. That's what you deserve.
Like a year or like around Christmas time, they'll really have a Switch 2 bundle that comes with like a game. Like Donkey Kong.
You think the tariffs are an excuse for them to delay the pre-order so they could figure out what everybody is complaining about, then re-strategize?
Also, I think the Donkey Kong game is gonna have like a... It's gonna be kind of about singing, because Pauline is in it, and she sings, and Donkey Kong in the Treehouse one, he was whistling a song and like singing. I think it's gonna have to do with...
Is Pauline that little rock creature? Is she like a weird, not human character?
Maybe she can transform, I don't know.
She has a little rock bracelet on her wrist if you look at that image. You find it unlikely they don't have consoles here in the States already?
Oh yeah, they totally do.
Good night, Zarok.
Night.
It's just such a mess, man. It's just a nasty mess, the whole thing. And I do think Nintendo is shot themselves in the foot for waiting this long. If they had released the console last year... A dragon. Nintendo's the first big company to be bungled badly by the tariffs. Yeah, I mean, this is just atrocious timing for them. Oh, hey, there's Glalie. huge committees of people can make terrible decisions due to yes man echo chambers. Absolutely. How Nintendo didn't see the reaction to this coming is truly baffling. Did like... Did anybody at Nintendo America, like, tell them? Did they not listen? Do they not care? I don't know, man. Yeah, I think if Nintendo are gonna try to try to shift gears here, they're gonna disguise it. They're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna have we're gonna do a new voucher program, or we're gonna do like Black Friday sales. They're not gonna be like, we're gonna slash the price of the console. Not gonna be a 3DS moment.
The ambassador program again. Also, I think Nintendo absolutely knew about the tariffs and all this stuff because they region locked it, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean the Japanese version is much cheaper. If I were to import the Japanese one, it'd only be like $300. But yeah, they thought of that and region locked it.
No, I just mean because of the price with the... That's still the, like, man... That's so... Ugh.
Yeah, the yen has been weak for years, Chad. This is not new. The yen has been weak for years and years. As somebody that buys a lot of stuff from Japan, let me tell ya, it has been terrible for years. Real boon if you live in a place that isn't Japan and have a good currency. But it's been terrible for years. This is not a new thing.
Yeah, what if they did like early buyers get access to like 2 free DLC packs or something?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know what the strongest currencies would be. Again, all of this monkey business, little Donkey Kong joke for those at home, is making me wish I took like econ in school. Yeah, removing the gold points looks... did they take the vouchers away too?
I thought just I don't know, like rebranded it or something. Not rebranded it, but I'm pretty sure they're still around.
Yeah, the Nintendo removing the gold points. Again, all they've done is nickel and dime us, chat. They've not given us any, like... They haven't thrown us any bones. It's all just been take, 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 take. Yeah, they haven't done anything pro-consumer. It's all just been, you know, money in Nintendo's wallet. Exactly. Yeah, and we're not that far removed from the Wii U, and Nintendo's already turned around and doing this. It's wild. It's honestly wild. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Justin, that they, you know, the Switch 1, I feel like most people were happy with. It was relatively affordable, had a great library of games. They really changed it around after the Wii U. And now they took that all away. Genotic's long fingers frighten me. I don't know. I never knew Iwata personally. He certainly seemed like an intelligent guy who knew how to run Nintendo. Hard to say, really. Bring back the selects. Why did they stop doing those?
3DS, I think.
3DS era? Damn, so it's been a while.
I don't think I ever owned a Selects game.
Do I have one? I want to say I have at least one, but I can't think of it right now.
I don't think
Makes me think of the GameCube era.
they had them during the GameCube? I always just think of the Wii. Because they were in like red packaging.
I think of the GameCube. Yeah, I kind of want to read Reggie's book. It seems like there's some interesting little tidbits in there that, like, we already know, like, he had to convince them to include Wii Sports in with the Wii. That alone explains so much.
Apparently they had the Nintendo Selects in N64 and Super Nintendo.
Yeah, they've been around for a while. Yeah, the GameCube is goated, so true. Yeah, can you imagine a world without Wii Sports being packed in with the Wii? It's like inconceivable. It's actually inconceivable. Like, why would you not do that? Nintendo's usually a smart company about this type of stuff, so to see them make every wrong move this past week has been sort of bizarre. I mean, they've always had weird choices, you know, been brutal about things like copyright and the old YouTube era. But besides stuff like that, and maybe the Wii U, I feel like they usually make, you know, good choices for the company and for the consumer, but man. Capcom or Crapcom?
I don't know, we'll see. They might turn it around, who knows.
I hate that we still have to speculate about this damn console. We're still not free of speculation. You're not confident they'll make a large enough change? I'm not either. They told the attendees not to ask about the Switch prices? Oh my god. Don't ask about our prices. Yeah, you know, that's gonna be an awkward place for those employees that have nothing to do with Nintendo of Japan making the final call. I mean, I found the way they conveyed the game sharing thing in the Switch 1 Direct from 2 weeks ago to be confusing too. I guess that wasn't a good sign. Yeah, imagine, I don't know if Nintendo actually has mods for when they do live events, but imagine the mods in the treehouse chat where everybody is just chanting, lower the price, lower the price. Brutal. Yeah, again, there's just been so much misinformation going around. Some people still think the physical games are gonna be $90. Like, it's just a nightmare mess. Yeah, it comes out June 5th. That has not changed. They took away pre-orders for the US as of now, but the release date has not changed, and I do not expect it to change. That would be incredibly drastic. Yeah, I mean, that's what you said Kit and Krista said that they're probably doing, right? That's gotta be stressful, man. Imagine you're a Nintendo employee and you have to be in meetings all the time conversing with the Japanese branch over what you're gonna do about your giant flaming basket.
Hopefully they strike something cool. What if they like I don't know, release bundle versions with one game included? Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, I don't have any sympathy for Nintendo. None. Alright, Glalie is on the squad. Good. I mean, remember, Chad, Nintendo has enough money in reserve to make like a loss every year for like 30 plus years. It's Latios. They have so much money it isn't even funny. They got stupid money.
I heard that like every video game company sells their consoles at a loss except Nintendo.
That doesn't sound right. In no universe would Sony be selling consoles at a loss. What? That sounds like
they make
bullshit.
they make it up in software.
I need like a solid proof on that one. That doesn't sound right.
Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Really think people would do that? Go on the internet and tell lies?
That every like video game company that puts out a console sells the console at a loss and makes up for it in software sales, except for Nintendo. They don't sell the consoles at a loss. Everyone except Nintendo.
How does that? I can't fathom how that works.
It's no wonder they run the business.
I mean, these companies all have to pay for like the Nvidia chips and stuff.
Yeah, I don't understand it either. I don't understand.
I mean, some games are so expensive. You have to push so many millions of copies to make up that profit. With how expensive some AAA games are, 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. I mean, Nintendo games are probably not around that price point. That's more of a Sony thing. But still. I mean, I have to imagine, like, Breath and Tears have a pretty substantial budget.
Oh, yeah.
Especially for how long Tears was worked on. GG!
It clearly probably surpassed it, though, with profit.
Yeah, the PS3 was... I still think about that, what an insane debacle it all was.
Imagine if you got a PS3 at launch, though, and you were able... And now you can play PS1, 2, and 3 on it.
GG's. Nope. Oh! Oh, hey, Chinchino, what's up? You're like my third one, I think? Okay. Yellow dust rat.
Yeah.
What? I was thinking, how would you describe this color, chat?
Swamp.
This is... I like the inside pink ears. Has technician. Sand? Yeah, maybe it's a sand-toned. Beige. Some neutral color. Sand rat. Well. Uh-oh. Where did my lovely Chinchino go? You aren't in this box.
Looks like Dijon mustard.
Yeah, it does look like Dijon mustard. Where did it go? Oh yeah, look. I think it is my... No, well, no, it might be my fourth. This might be my fourth Chinchino. Okay, I guess I have to search for it. Oh geez, this is so hard to see. I could barely read this. There it is, okay. Which one? I don't know which one it is. This was Impish. No, this one is Rash, 2022. It shouldn't be either of these? Why would it not put it in the box that I'm currently in? This one is Hardy. No, this one is a one used for breeding.
Went into the nether.
I don't know which one of these it is.
Just look at the date.
Did I not take it? I might not have taken it.
No, just look at the date. Oh.
Did I not take it? That's really funny if I didn't take it. Man, my room is so ungodly hot. It's frying my brain. Did I not take it? Oh well. Lol. Hoiple, can you believe that? I passed on my fourth shiny Chinchino. Yeah, I don't think I took it, chat. That's funny. Oh no, what will I ever do? Well, chat, I think that's a good a sign as any to stop streaming. I think that's a good time to stop. And go turn my AC on because I'm melting. Yeah, it was a muscle. I think I did get hit by muscle memory. What'd you say?
Chinchino was set free.
I set it free. Yeah, this is Nintendo's fault. Wow, that's honestly really funny. Good thing it wasn't something I cared about. Jeez. If I'd passed on, like, shiny Combustion, I would have been upset. In the arms of an angel. Anyway, check out the Discord if you're new here. You can share your own shinies if you don't say no to them like I did. And shout out to the YouTube channel. The YouTube VOD. I can't talk. Yeah, at least it wasn't a legendary chat. And it was a dupe I have like 4 of. Well, I would have had 4. I'm gonna go lay down, chat. Good night, everybody. We'll probably be back for more Dynamax tomorrow.
Later.
Later.